Hi everyone. It has been a while since I've made my own pizza bases from scratch, so I thought I would have a go at it today. And the website that I'm using is Recipe 10 Eats, and this is for the world's easiest bread, but I'm going to make a pizza base instead. And what I think I might do is half the ingredients, because if I use what they suggest, like the measurements that they suggest, I will probably end up with too much. So I think half of it should be fine, and so I can get one or two pizza bases, but not end up with 3 or 4. So that's what I am going to do. So let's see how this turns out. So I've got 1 cup of flour here, so I need to use 1.5 cups of flour. And the recipe suggests to use 3 cups, but because we're doing things by half, we're using half the amount of ingredients today. And here is 1/2 cup. Next, I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of dried yeast, 1 teaspoon of salt, and I'm also going to use 1 teaspoon of baking powder just to help it rise, because the yeast I'm using is out of date, so this will help it to rise a bit. And finally, 3/4 of a cup of water, of warm water that is, and it has to be lukewarm, otherwise it won't work. If it's too hot, it won't work, and if it's too cold, it won't work. And now I am going to mix it with a knife. And so now that's done, so I'm going to leave it to rest for a bit. Probably half an hour should do it, because I don't want it to rise up too much. That's what would happen if I leave it for about 2 or 3 hours. So I think half an hour to an hour is plenty of time. So I've just covered it with cling wrap, because I'm going to cover it with a tea towel, and I've done that so it doesn't get too messy, because if I just cover it with a tea towel and it rises too much, the tea towel will get messy. So while that is resting, I think I might cut up some apples and stew them. So these are the ones I'm talking about. I've had them for quite a while, so I want to use them up. And excuse my vegetable tray, but I'll get it around to cleaning it eventually, but it is what it is. Okay, that one looks a bit bruised, so might have to chop it, that bit off there. There is about 20 seconds to go, but let's see how it is looking. Well, it hasn't risen much. that's okay. I'll leave it a bit longer. Probably because it's not very warm. Like today it's a bit overcast. There's the timer that's just gone off, but I'll leave it for about another 15 minutes and see how I go. Okay, so it's probably been just over an hour and it hasn't risen much, but I'm going to leave it at that. I'm happy with that because I don't want it to rise any more than it has. So